up close and personal with the new compensator. Looky there. So I haven't decided which gun I'm going to put these on. You know, I was originally going to take this off of the green and gold gun and put this one on, but now I'm just not too sure. But let's get up close and take a look at this thing. So what comes in the package is instructions, 2 of these little locking rings, and then you get 3 pairs of set screws, some Loctite, and then you get the comp. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it looks awesome. So anyways, how you put this on is you put this on the barrel, you screw this thing in, then there's a big gap right here, and that's where the gases get vented to compensate it. They give you this one, which is the most compensation because it's the biggest gap. And then they give you a thicker ring if you want less compensation. So maybe your gun's malfunctioning and you have a stiffer recoil spring. But I ordered all my recoil springs, so I should be good. This one, you know, it doesn't look like much, doesn't look that good, but this does work amazing at compensating. My gun shoots so flat with this. So I'm interested to see how this one will work out, because the style on this one is about 100 times better than that one. So let's get this on. Thing is, guys, you guys should all read the directions. I didn't, because I thought I had it figured out, and it worked out pretty good for me. But you should probably always read the directions and do exactly what they tell you. So there it is. The gold does look good on here, but from this angle, it doesn't. From different angles, you know, it looks all right. If you kind of, oh no, there's no gap in there. That looks good, but I don't like that big gap. So while this color should technically go on this gun, and I think it looks amazing on here, I'm definitely switching it out and putting it on this one. So there's my thoughts on that. Like I said, I've never had a problem with the lone wolf barrel. They just must have not, you know, trimmed their shoulder down as much as other companies. Lone wolf barrel is just a little bit longer, and as you can see, that shoulder is higher. Well, the shoulder's longer, I guess you would say. So that makes the comp not sit exactly flush. There's this comp on here. Doesn't look too bad actually, but it just doesn't look good as that gold one. Probably should have got the gold one in black, but as you can tell, I really like my Gucci Glocks, and I really like bright colors. So, you know, if I have to pick between gold and black, I'm probably going with gold every single time. I kind of just want to see it on the multicolor barrel. So let's do this. All right. So there you go. Anyways, one of the advantages they say, which I don't think I'll get that advantage, but if you use their barrel, then the set screws go into a cutout, and then this centers the barrel so the bullet goes down perfectly straight, and you have equal distribution of the air pressure around the projectile, which I've never had a problem with. All the guns that I've shot with compensators the old-fashioned way, like this one, they work just fine, and they shoot amazing, and they're accurate. So I don't think that matters. But anyways, it's gonna be cool. Let's take a look. I can tell you already, one of the things that I like about this product is it comes with all the set screws that you could need for all the possibilities. They don't charge extra. You know, they give you this if you want less compensation. They give you the Loctite, even though everybody has Loctite probably. But that's nice that they provide that. I like the style, and I wanted it gold. Zoom out a little bit so I can show the whole gun. I mean, that thing looks nice. I think it's a little bit longer. Yeah, you know what? It is longer than this. That I'm not in love with too much, because this is already long enough. But it looks nice. That's about a little over a 1/4 inch, I would say, longer. But anything for looks, right? This is like a Glock 34 now. You know, should just build a Glock 34. Anyways, I was trying to cock it. I'm like, oh my god, the trigger's not resetting. Then I realized, I was like, oh shit, I don't have the firing pin or the back plate on here. So this comp shoots very flat, and I think I like it. So I shot this thing all yesterday, and my video ended up being deleted or not recorded. I got a couple slow-mo vids, but as you can see, it's, you know, it has a little dirt in there. I don't know if you can see that, but I've shot it quite a bit, and I shot it with this ring and the other ring, and yes, the other ring makes it compensate a little less. Very hard to tell, but I put the 15-pound spring in yesterday, and the company says 13-pound is what you should go with, and they are correct. This does compensate an awful lot. I think it might compensate more than the Texas Black Rifle Company, and that's the one that I have the most experience with. I can tell you it shoots really flat, and it looks awesome. Came back out today just to get some more shots to show you guys, but I like shooting it, so I'm going to. The only thing I don't like is how long it is. You're putting, you know, an extra 1.5 inches. I'll measure it later on the end of your barrel. You know, there are a few cons to a compensator. One of them is it's louder. It's going to add a little length. And if you're shooting at dusk, you know, I can see a little bit of flame every now and then right now, but at dusk or nighttime, you're going to see more flame. Pockets, pockets, pockets. Always have to know which way your mag is facing. Underneath the tripod legs. By no means does a 9mm Glock 19, 17, 26, or anything else need to be compensated. I mean, they already shoot really flat, but you can definitely feel a difference between the compensated versions and the non. This thing is a beast. The only thing I don't like about it is the length. I think they could have made it a little bit shorter, because technically I think you're getting all the compensation from this big cut right there. So I don't know. I mean, it will definitely shoot flames through those little side ports. Another thing is, I think it could be milled out right here. They have a version for the CZ that has a milled out hole right here. I mean, I like the way this looks with that cut and everything, but you know, the lighter the better. It's not too heavy. It's just aluminum, and this is a nice little system. I do like it. I enjoy it because I think it's the only one on the market like it. I think it's the best looking compensator out there. But with that being said, you know, it does add that extra length. So while I like it, I'm gonna obviously keep it and enjoy it. Man, I think a ported gun is the way to go. You know, the little Glock 26 gun that I have, that's ported, and that thing shoots extremely flat. I love shooting it, and it's so little. It might not shoot as flat as this, but I don't know, maybe I should break those out and compare those two. But yeah, I like the ported barrel, I think, is where it's at. But I think this thing just looks cool. I love Frankenstein, Gucci Glocks. That's kind of like, kind of what I like. I love the Polymer 80 frame. I like the way it feels in my hand. I like the customization about it. Some people don't. Some people think they're trash. But you know what? They're definitely not trash, and they're some of the best shooting guns that I've ever had. And I've had a lot of them.